Calls are growing now to fire the CEO of Nashville Electric Service. Two Metro council members right here, Courtney Johnston, Emily Benedict, who typically are on opposing sides of the political spectrum, filed a resolution together. Both say the utility failed its customers as it tried to respond to the ice storm. And they sat down with News Channel 5's Ben Hall for Inside Politics.
We absolutely are on opposite sides on a lot of issues. On this one, though, I think it's about good governance.
Liberal-leaning Emily Benedict and conservative-leaning Courtney Johnston came together to file a resolution calling on the NES board to fire the CEO, Teresa Broyles-Aplin.
When you are leading an organization that provides an essential utility and people don't trust your leadership, that to me is a full stop, and I think it's time to move on from that.
I'm clear that we did not meet the expectations of our customers.
The council members said they decided to file the resolution after seeing NES's response after the storm, including hiring lobbyists and PR firms to help with damage control.
What I'm seeing and what I'm hearing is that they're hiring multiple different lobbyists to come in and circle the wagons to lobby the state, lobby this body.
If the state needs to come in and do some intervention, we are prepared to do that.
The two say they were not swayed by threats from state lawmakers who have also called for leadership changes at NES. They both believe Nashville should take control of the issue and make changes on its own.
The longer that we get away from the storm and no change is taking place at NES, I think there's more opportunity for the state to jump in and say, Nashville, if you don't do something, we're going to.
But some linemen and the union that represents NES workers have said they do not want Broyles-Aplin to be fired.
I don't want to see him, I don't see him have to start over with someone else because it's a whole new learning curve for that one individual.
Is this scapegoating the CEO because of what was essentially bad weather?
No, your job is to be prepared and to be able to provide reliable power and to be able to restore power in a reasonable time frame. Right?
The two council members cited an internal NES audit we first reported on that warned of inadequate vegetation management and maintenance that could increase the frequency and duration of outages. Records show NES spent nearly $7 million less on tree trimming from fiscal year 2023 to 2025. But both said they were most upset with NES's communication. Leadership repeatedly failed to tell people how long power would be out.
Do you think they didn't know, or do you think they were obscuring what they did know?
I think it was obtuse that they hadn't prepared and improved those systems.
If this resolution passes, it does not mean the CEO is fired. This is a non-binding resolution. It's up to the 5-member NES board to actually fire the CEO. Ben Hall, News Channel 5 investigates.
Thanks so much, Ben. By the way, that full interview airs in just less than an hour at 7 o'clock. Be watching over on News Channel 5 Plus.